So I'm here with Dan, one of Ashley's friends for how much? 12 years now. When you guys first started, what kind of work was he doing?
Well, the first stuff I remember him doing were these sort of kind of weathered signage type paintings that were cool, like you know, like you might see on a billboard with like multiple layers of like, you know, imagery and lettering and stuff, which was kind of related to his graphic design background, I'd say. That's the first stuff I saw him do.
What was your favorite series?
I really like those old sign pieces an awful lot.
Right.
Machine paintings. I like the Kansas. I like his bricks. I know his bricks get no love, basically.
Right.
But I think they're awesome. I'll tell you a funny story though, if you want, about his sign paintings. He used to like to take like advertising images, and he took this hot dog, okay, which has all kinds of potential. So there's this hot dog in a bun, and he's got all these layered elements and stuff, and there's this circle shape coming off the end of the hot dog, and at the very side of it, it says what looks like cut off like typography of the word drink. And so I say, you know, Ashley, what's, you know, this is pretty fascinating. What's going on? A lot of interesting things going on. He's like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, you know, the hot dog and the. So he's totally oblivious, but helped point that out.
All right. How does this studio compare to his other studios?
The first studio I remember was the original Hart Whitson up you know, on 6th Street or whatever, and that was cool. And it was on like the 3rd floor and overlooked the street, so we used to kind of, you know, check out the people walking back and forth. You know, big kind of dingy warehousey space. This is like really nice. And, you know, but you know, it's just. Other than that, it's just a space, you know. He seems to be able to do what he does wherever. Right.
Next question I have for you is, what is your favorite Ashley Lathe haircut?
My favorite is like really kind of long and like not washed for a while with like bushy, large beard.
So like the lumberjack style.
Basically, just wild mountain man.
Wild mountain man. There we have it. With Angela Grawl.
Ashley and I actually went to East Carolina together. We graduated from the same department in the early 90s, and when I came to the McColl Center as an intern, I saw him and saw on his resume that he went to ECU, and we kind of looked at each other and found out that we went to school together and don't remember each other at all. Just couldn't even place a face, and knew some of the same people, but just didn't even cross paths when we were at East Carolina together. So I thought that was kind of funny.
How's it going? All right. We got a few questions for you here. First question. What is your favorite Ashley Lathe hairdo?
Oh.
She doesn't know. All right.
Oh.
How about you?
Susan's telling me to say with the ponytail.
She's going with the ponytail. All right. And what is your favorite Ashley Lathe series between the Big River, Kansas, Artifact, Construction, and Neighborhood?
Is this Trivia Pursuit? I don't know.
So what I would like to talk about is his metamorphosis as an artist.
Right, kind of the evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So a little bit about this piece. This piece is part of a series that Ashley started when he was a summer affiliate, and they're called the Construction Series, and very, very successful. I mean, he's done small ones. He's also done a few and had some commissions. So he was able to do that work summer of 2007.
Right.
Then he applied for an 11-month affiliate position or slot, and then he joined us as an 11-month affiliate last April. And then his affiliate session, as you know, is going to end in a couple of weeks. But when not too long after he first got here, I'd gone into his studio and was talking with him about his work, and he was saying that he wanted to do something different. He was tired of doing the urban landscapes and the constructions, and so as we were standing in the studio talking about all the things he was tired of, everywhere I looked, he had the constructions. And I said, you can't do new work if you're, every day you come in here, you're looking at the work that you don't want to do anymore.
Right.
And he said, well, I don't know where I'm going to put it. And I said, I'll find a place for it. I will take all of these paintings, we'll put them in everybody's office if we have to. So that's how I ended up with this painting, is that I literally, we just started taking paintings out of the studio so he could have just an empty space,
Right.
and start to think think about some new work.
Right.
Because everywhere he looked, there were empty walls now.
Right.
So he had to fill them up with something. And he didn't have this to remind him of what he used to do, so everything was just wide open. He could do whatever he wanted.
Right.
And so from that, he started doing the machine paintings with the elements, out on the lawn.
Right.
Started with rain, and then he progressed to ice and snow and that sort of thing. And he also started to work a lot more loosely.
Right.
And even now, when he's gone back to some of the construction, like compositions, the fact that the way he works within the medium, even if he wants to go back and work more traditionally, something has changed.
Right.
And so, even though it might still be as tight and as controlled, maybe the palette has changed. Maybe the palette is darker, or it could be that the palette and the colors are a lot richer and darker, and it's looser. It's not as tight and controlled.
Right.
So that would be part of his, what I see as a major evolution.
Right. Yeah, he definitely evolved his work at his time here.
Yeah.
Also, what is your favorite haircut he wears?
Well, I'm always teasing Ashley, telling him he looks like the Unabomber when he had all that hair and the mountain man beard.
That's what I said.
I like him with his hair short and clean shaven.
Oh, so one for the clean shaven
Yes.
and short.
Yeah.
All right, well, we appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Quick question. Do you have a minute to talk about Ashley Lathe?
Do I have anything to say about Ashley? Let me think. I'm glad he cut his hair.
We're here in the office with Bev, and she's going to talk about...
My name's Devlin.
Oh, Devlin. Her name's Devlin. She's going to talk about Ashley's evolution of work while here at the McColl Center in the past 11 months.
Well, actually, it's been longer than 11 months because Ashley was here as a summer affiliate artist, and then he came back for an 11 months. So when he very first started working here, what I was used to seeing were these really tiny landscapes, and then that sort of evolved into the more abstract construction pieces.
Right.
And then I saw that morph into another series that was more circular and flowing into the series that he is most currently working on now, which is the nature, I guess he calls it the nature series. I'm
Right.
not sure of the technical term. So it's been amazing to see over really the benefit of almost 2 years
Right.
to watch an artist evolve and change so much and so radically, in my point, going from these little tiny small landscapes to these really huge abstract pieces down to this nature series. And so I've always known, I'm segueing into my other question, just so you'll know. So I've always known that I wanted an Ashley, wanted my own Ashley. And so I've always visited his studio for the past 2 years and finally settled on a piece from his nature series.
Right.
So I just recently purchased a piece of his, and after having looked for about 2 years, going into his studio and picking things out, and maybe this, maybe that, but I walked into his studio one day, and that was the one that spoke to me, so that was the one I had to have.
Well, that's a great thing. So
It is.
we appreciate your time.